Gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I'm Hitman Cos. Welcome to your official predictions for the Royal Rumble match. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome as always the co-host of the contract, Helmman Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, my man called Peyton. What's good? What's good? What's good? And happy New Year to y'all out there. It's the first contract for the new year. And as you know, as my man calls Peyton said, for the Royal Rumble. First pay-per-view of the year, as always.
Yes, man. You ready to get into this?
Yes. Let's do this shit like Brutus. Let's kick it off.
All right. Well, to start things off, we have Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a pitch black match. I really don't. I'll be honest. I really don't know what to expect going into this match. You know?
Honestly speaking, I quite frankly agree with you. I don't know what to expect either. I have to think about it. I don't know who in the world is gonna win. I mean, who could win? Honestly speaking, I want to say Bray because his first match and it's being back, but I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
I mean, one would think he wins because it's like it's his creation. So his specialty match. So you think maybe it favors him.
Right.
But part of me, first off, before anything else, I honestly just want this match to go over better than the House of Horrors match, because the concept was nice, but the execution was bad.
Right.
And as far as what they did for the House of Horrors, it could have been so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's hope that the pitch black match will be something good. Then
Right.
secondly, what's his face? I'm trying to think. Yeah. Then secondly, part of me is thinking of this like, did you ever play Mortal Kombat Deception?
I know the game, but that Mortal Kombat I never got a chance to play. Sadly, I wish I did.
Well, anyways, during the story mode, there was one of the combats to do. Actually, I think it was in the modern Mortal Kombat games too. It's called Dark Combat, where the screen would blink in and out. Where 1 minute you can see what you're doing, the other minute you can't, and the screen's black. So who knows? Maybe it'll be something like that, where like 1 minute it'll be light, another minute the lights will be out. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
And who knows? Maybe Uncle Howdy might come into the match and screw over Bray Wyatt.
That's a fact.
And I'll tell you what. Bringing reference to what's his face to Raw 30 when Undertaker whispered in Bray Wyatt's ear. A lot of people feeling that he passed the torch to Bray Wyatt as far as creepiness goes. Maybe because of Undertaker alone doing that is going to propel him to the win.
But yeah, honestly speaking, like, yeah, I think that's that as well.
Yeah, what?
I think that was basically Undertaker passing the torch to him.
Yeah. Moving on, we have. Well, and actually, speaking of Uncle Howdy, we're going on to the next match: Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Now, I'll tell you what. As far as Alexa Bliss is concerned, she may say that she's in full control, but who is she kidding? Freaking Uncle Howdy is all up in her head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cause freaking every time every time the thing pops up, the the every time that thing pops up on the Titantron or on any screen, she goes ballistic.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
And needless to say, she's definitely under Uncle Howdy's control.
Yeah, it's correct.
I mean, she may
It really is correct.
I mean, she may kid herself, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll say this: as much as I love Bianca Belair being Raw Women's Champion, I think this challenge might be way too much for her.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because if there's one thing a black person should has enough sense not to mess with, or isn't powerful enough to mess with, it's the supernatural.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't debate you there.
So
Debate you there.
yeah, so she's definitely gonna put up a hell of a fight as usual, but it's not gonna be enough at all.
Yeah, that's correct.
But it was a great reign. She'll eventually get it back. You know, she'll be alright.
Oh yeah, well, that's a fact. But I think I got my girl. Bianca Belair with it. Got my girl Bianca Belair winning this.
But I'll tell you what. Who knows? Maybe what happened last time the title was on the line might happen again with Alexa losing control and getting herself disqualified for attacking the ref.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, moving on. We have Roman Reigns defending the undisputed Universal title against Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah.
I can't even front, man. Comparing Kevin Owens' pursuit for the title now compared to during the days of the Thunderdome, man, KO's on another level.
Yeah. Oh yes, he really is. He really is.
Like he's fought off attacks from everybody. He's ambushed them all, and hell, he even put Roman through a table.
Yeah, he did.
And hell, he's gotten so far, and it's crazy because he's done what only Seth Rollins could do, and that was he's gotten in Roman's head.
That's correct.
And like he's gotten so deep in his head that pretty much that he's been questioning Sami Zayn's loyalty.
Yeah, that's right.
And honestly, if he doesn't turn on Sami, then this paranoia is gonna cost him Sami Zayn.
It's gonna cost Roman Sami Zayn?
Yeah. Where I think Sami's gonna turn on him.
I could see.
Maybe
see it happening.
Maybe.
Either he's going to turn on the bloodline, or the bloodline's going to turn on him.
Cause you saw the trial, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Now, there was quite a few things that I took into account when watching that. Number one, of course, he said that after that night, he didn't want to see Sami at all until the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that is right.
Who's to say that before the Royal Rumble, freaking that Kevin Owens doesn't pull up to Sami Zayn and plant seeds in his head.
That's right.
Because because similar to Alexa Bliss, he may kid himself saying that he's done with KO and vice versa, but we all know that these two can't associate themselves alone without the other being mentioned at least once.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Yeah, and again, the thing that I took into account was that when Roman sicked Solo onto Sammy, first off, Solo had a look on his face that honestly didn't look like he wanted to. He didn't want to do it, but he was just following orders.
Exactly.
That's number one, and number two, the Sami Zayn didn't run, he didn't move, he didn't flinch, nothing.
Right.
And it's also funny that he didn't even have a defense.
Yeah, exactly.
But someone pointed out to me, and I think it might be right, where because Sami Zayn has been turned on before by Kevin Owens, and I think he's been turned on, and I think he's been betrayed by other people too. I think he's just numb to it. So, where he feels that that is a waste of time trying to defend himself. So might as well just face the music and get it over with.
Exactly.
Yeah, but basically it's a situation like that.
That's correct.
So yeah,
that's right.
And then I liked how Jey Uso of all people freaking stood up for him and provided the defense, but what kills me, and this in my opinion is what's gonna lead to Sammy's betrayal if he does betray them, is the fact that freaking, even though he's cool with Jey Uso now, in the grand scheme of things, him doing what he did at Survivor Series War Games in the long run did not do anything for him.
That's correct.
The reason why I feel that way is because pretty much everybody, including myself, and you can't even deny this, that freaking Survivor Series War Games was going to be Sammy's chance to prove once and for all that he was full on for the bloodline.
Right, exactly.
But ever since then, Roman constantly has him jumping through hoops to test his loyalty.
Hell yeah, that's correct. Hell yeah.
And which has me thinking, eventually, if not at the Royal Rumble, then eventually the time's gonna come where Sammy's gonna get sick of trying to prove himself.
Yeah, that's right. I see that shit happening too.
Cause I bet you, he's thinking, what more do I have to do to prove myself? I've stuck my neck out for everybody here. Freaking, I've saved y'all from getting your behinds kicked multiple times. I've taken chair shots for y'all. Well, what more do I gotta do?
Exactly, man. That's gonna be crazy, like for real. But either the front line turning on him, or he turning on them.
Yeah, and
sorry to stop you, but this match, I love both my boy Roman and my boy Kevin Owens. But you already know who I'm backing and who I'm going with. My boy Roman Reigns, the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. My boy, the Tribal Chief, my boy Roman Reigns. I acknowledge him. He beating KO. He beating Kevin Owens.
Well, everybody knows I'm going for KO. It's been a long time for this reign to end, and KO's gonna be the guy to do it. Whether he does it his way, or or if it's done inadvertently. The reason why I say inadvertently because the other thing I wanted to bring up was the possibility of Sami Zayn costing Roman the match accidentally. Because again, remember when Roman said that he didn't want to see him until the Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
And honestly, when it comes to the Royal Rumble happening, I'm thinking either he accidentally costs Roman the match, or Roman retains by the skin of his teeth, but he still turns on Sami.
Right.
Either way, I'm pretty sure that Sunday is going to be Sami's last day with the Bloodline.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I really can't think of... Because honestly, I can't think of a better or more fitting time for them to turn on him than at the Royal... Well, for his time with the Bloodline to end at the Royal Rumble. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed it. He's been the most entertaining thing from the Bloodline. Hell, he's been the only reason that I've been wanting to pay attention to it. But
Yeah.
but all good things must come to an end.
Right, but my boy Roman retaining, man. And also, yeah, Sami being part of the Bloodline was very great and entertaining, but it has to end. It has to end. It was going to eventually. Any diehard wrestling fan, hardcore wrestling fan, along with me, myself, and yourself, my man, Cause, would have said the same thing.
Yeah. You hate
watching wrestling. Say it again.
No, I said you hate to see it.
Hate to see it. That he has to leave, right?
Yep.
Yep. Hate to see it. That's a fact.
Anyways, moving on. We have the Women's Royal Rumble match. Well, why don't we get it out the way? Who do you think is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble match?
At first, it was rumored that it was Charlotte Flair. Thank God she's not in it. I really wish she didn't get the SmackDown Women's title back.
Hold on a second. Wait. Speaking of Charlotte, why isn't she defending her title at the Royal Rumble?
That's a good question. I really don't know why she's not defending her title. I don't know why the U.S. title nor Intercontinental title is on the line. Well, it's quite obvious because both champions are in the Rumble, and I don't know why neither of the tag team championships are on the line. So, I'm wildin'. Oh yeah, I don't know why the titles aren't being defended.
No, man, man. The tag team tournament, remember?
Say that again.
The tag team tournament, remember? It's not going to end.
The tag team tournament. Yeah.
It's not going to end in time because on SmackDown is going to be the semifinals, which then
exactly.
And then after that would be the finals, which they're going to have another week.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I said, it wouldn't end in the tournament. The tournament wouldn't finish in time.
Yeah, that's right.
But
that's right. Also, another thing is too, who I think is gonna win the Women's Royal Rumble. I think what contenders is there? I think it's gonna be possibly my girl Raquel Gonzalez.
Rodriguez.
My girl Raquel Rodriguez. Oh yeah, she goes by Rodriguez now. Last name Raquel Rodriguez. Girl Raquel Rodriguez. My girl Liv Morgan, or my girl Becky Lynch. Rumor has it the person who might win is gonna be and this is a big chance she probably will win. My girl Rhea Ripley.
Well, my guess is none of them. Maybe Rhea Ripley, but definitely none of them.
Yeah.
For me,
I think so, like.
It's gonna be Shayna Baszler.
how the hell did I forget the fact that her and my girl Shayna out there, she should win too.
Because first off, she should have won back when she debuted at the Rumble instead of Charlotte.
Exactly. Yes.
Because she had all the momentum. She had all the momentum. She set the record for most eliminations in the Women's Royal Rumble, so it should have been her.
So she was the one rumored to win. She was the one who was supposed to be the one to win.
Yeah. But yeah, I say she's gonna first off she's gonna break her own record and eliminate 9 people, maybe even more, and then of course she's gonna win. And I tell you, if she doesn't win it, then Rhea Ripley.
Right.
But and I'll tell you, and since we got that out the way, let's talk about surprise entrants, like maybe stars from NXT or women from the past.
Right.
Now, I'll say this. As far as stars from NXT, unfortunately, Nikita Lyons will no longer be one of them because she caught some bad luck again.
Right.
Because if y'all didn't know, if y'all didn't see NXT, there was a segment that happened where Nikita got ran over by a car. Most people, including myself, would assume that it was done by Zoe Stark, but of course no one saw who was in the car. But considering that they're beefing, why not? But that was a cover up because unfortunately Nikita Lyons tore her ACL and her meniscus, so she's gonna be out for a good minute.
Oh yeah, I think it was probably Zoe Starks, or it was probably the Spanish woman that used to be with El Delgado.
Oh my God, you butchered both of that. First off, and her name is Elektra Lopez. That's number one. Elektra.
Yeah, I know Alexa Lopez.
Elektra, not Alexa. Elektra. Like Carmen Electra. No.
Alexa.
There you go. And then second off.
No, I said Alexa.
No, you said Alexa.
Okay. I got it right this time, Alexa.
Yeah. Then on top of that, it's Legado del Fantasma.
Legado del Fantasma. My apologies.
There you go. Anyways, but yeah, all that was unfortunately a cover up because she tore her ACL and her meniscus, and being a big sports guy that we are, we've seen both those injuries happen, and yeah, she's gonna be out for a good minute.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
And it's a shame because she was on the fast track to hitting her stride as a star, So yeah.
Right.
But I'll tell you what. As far as NXT stars go, who knows? Maybe Toxic Attraction might pull up to the Rumble. Maybe Zoe Stark. Who knows? Maybe Alba Fire or Isla Dawn.
Right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna talk more about that during the contracts for that, about those two. But yeah, but then maybe Roxanne Perez might pull up.
Oh yeah.
And then who knows? Maybe as far as past, as far as past female talent, who knows? Maybe Michelle McCool will pull up.
There's an article saying that she wasn't planned on it. She wasn't called for it.
Oh damn, that's tough.
Oh right.
Okay. Oh okay. Okay. Then maybe Victoria. Maybe Tori Wilson. Maybe this is a shot in the dark, but maybe Dawn Marie.
Oh,
Um, um, maybe Melina might pull up again.
I hope so.
Uh, uh, I mean, honestly, even though this is the biggest shot in the dark, but I'm hoping Jazz pulls up.
I hope so. I'd love to see her as well too.
And then to make things even better, I'd like to see Teddy Long come out with her, just for old time's sake,
Oh yeah.
Thugging and bugging enterprises.
Oh yeah.
And then when she gets eliminated, we can say that she got eliminated because the man was holding her down again.
Right.
Anyways, moving on, we have the men's Royal Rumble match. Actually, hold up. First off, before we get to the men's Royal Rumble match, I just want to get this off my chest, and this is for all, everybody in the IWC. Listen to my words very carefully. Sasha Banks is not gonna be in the match. Get your head out of your asses. She's not gonna be in the match. The probability of her being in the Royal Rumble is about the same probability that Kenny Omega had being in the Royal Rumble match that Rey Mysterio came back at.
Exactly.
Because I'll never forget that one year when Rey came back, where the biggest headline was that Kenny Omega was coming to WWE, and I don't know how many times I had to say it, whether it was in person or on social media, that he is not coming to WWE. He never is.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you where he is coming to. He is, for all y'all Yakuza fans, he's coming to that game. The newest one is dropping late February, and he will be in it as free DLC. And Lord knows I'm definitely buying that game.
Same here, Bad Bunny.
But anyways, back to the men's Royal Rumble match. Let's get. I really wish that it wasn't spoiled that Cody was gonna be in the match, but it's still nice that he's gonna be back at the Royal Rumble. But who you got for this?
Who I got for men's Royal Rumble? Honestly speaking, I got either my boy Drew McIntyre or my boy Sheamus or my boy Cody Rhodes. So more than likely, they're gonna give it to my boy Cody Rhodes.
Wait a minute. Why the hell would McIntyre or Sheamus win that match?
I'm just saying this because I'm huge fans of both of them. Like I'm a huge fan of Roman. And a huge fan of the Usos also, so that's why I was saying them. So I mean, Drew could win a second time. Shit, there's people that have won the Rumble a second time.
Drew never. Oh wait, no, he did. Actually, wait a minute. Hold up, man. You're forgetting that she was 1-1 as well.
Yeah, I know. Sheamus too. 11 years ago.
Yeah. But I tell you what, for my prediction, I say that you are going to win the Royal Rumble. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Humble Man is going to be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. He will be winning and facing Roman or Kevin Owens for the title at WrestleMania.
that would Yo, thank you, my man. That would really be a dream come true, though.
But in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care how many people think I'm wilding or make fun of me. I'm gonna keep predicting this until it comes true. And as for my pick, I say Baron Corbin is gonna win. I don't give a fuck, man. I want him to win. It's been too long that he's been in this company, and they've been purposely been floundering around with him. It should be his time to shine. And I tell you, if not him, then then I have to say, honestly, all right, just hear me out because this will be a shot in the dark. Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, that's my boy. I would like for him to be a surprise and win it.
Because and that's already gonna be a perfect launching pad to talk about to talk about surprise entrance and NXT entrance, and of course Carmelo Hayes has to be one of them because honestly, out of all the big main eventers in NXT, in my opinion, even without having a title, Melo is the biggest one. He has to be.
Right.
And I know I told people to be patient, and he was going to get his shot at Vengeance Day, and unfortunately, he isn't because he's going to face Apollo Crews. But I'll tell you what. If he's not going to stick around in NXT, then he's definitely gonna be in the Royal Rumble match.
Right.
And who knows? Maybe Trick Williams might be as well.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
But as far as other NXT talent, I say also JD McDonough is going to be in the match, and Grayson Waller.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. As far as returning people goes, shit. All right, just hear me out. I say, even though because his reputation has taken a major hit, mainly because of his own fault, CM Punk.
Oh, I want to debate you there. I like to do that also.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's messed up. He's messed up his own rep big time. But who's to say that he still won't make an appearance?
Exactly.
Because crazier things have happened.
Right.
And honestly, it probably doesn't get any crazier than that. But yeah. And I'd say not only him, but who knows, man? Maybe this is an even further shot in the dark, but maybe Kane.
Oh yeah, him too.
Oh no, wait,
I would love that.
Better yet, for an NXT surprise, I'd say Joe Coffey makes his return. Because if you remember, Gallus, even though Gallus came back, Joe Coffey hasn't.
Right.
And he's still a part of Gallus. So who knows? So my guess is he's either one injured or two is still having visa issues. That's why they were quote unquote suspended.
Right.
Because they were having visa issues. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe he got his visa under control, and then he'll be pulling up to the Rumble.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, as far as returning goes, how about, since Cody is going to be there, why not Goldust?
Exactly.
And I know he said that he hasn't been contacted, but he's not fooling me. I say The Rock as well.
Yeah, my brother. I say The Rock as well will be a surprise entrant in the Rumble, but then he's saying he's not in WrestleMania shape, and plus the XFL begins next month, and he owns it, so it's like he don't know.
He's full of shit saying he's not in WrestleMania shape. He's full of shit.
I know why you say that, because the guy works out 24/7. So how in the world could he say that? You know what I mean? I'm starting to think that that's a swerve as well. They're keeping that shit a secret.
No, the hell with a swerve. That's a ball straight slide.
That too.
Like I don't know who he's trying to kid.
Think it is going to be a surprise. I hope so too.
Yeah. And man, I'll tell you what. If my original prediction comes true and Baron Corbin wins, imagine how loud that crowd is gonna boo.
Right.
But the thing is, the boos is actually gonna be good because of how much of a heel Corbin is. And in my opinion,
exactly.
in my opinion, Corbin is one of the best trolls of the fans ever.
Exactly. Also, another thing is too. Even though we spoke about this match, you know who's rumored to supposed to be a returning and surprise entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble?
Go ahead.
Nia Jax.
Are you sure?
That's what it said. Rumor has it. I mean, I would hope so, but we'll see.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to see her come back, but I thought she retired.
No, she got let go.
No. I know she got let go, but like, I thought she retired and just went back to modeling.
Oh.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, I definitely have no problem with her coming back. Let's hope she's gotten a little safer in the ring.
Oh yeah, that too. And also, rumor has it that as to who the first entrants are supposed to be. I don't know if you read.
No.
It's being said that the first entrant, and this is going to start it off to be good. The first entrant is supposed to be Brock Lesnar, and the second entrant is supposed to be Bobby Lashley to continue this whole rivalry and such. And then next thing you know, he's supposed to get hurt. He's supposed to get help by eliminating Lesnar. He's supposed to get help, and this is something we want to see by a group that's going to be reformed. The fucking Hurt Business. MVP, it's rumored that MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, and Omos is supposed to be the ones to help Bobby eliminate Brock in the Rumble.
Well, I'll tell you what, that would make a lot of sense considering that Brock screwed Bobby Lashley again.
All right, that's right, and they're going to be fighting. More than likely, they're fighting each other at WrestleMania.
And honestly, if I was Bobby Lashley, I'd be so pissed beyond belief because this is the second time that he screwed me out of a match.
Same here.
And did Brock screw him out of that other U.S. title match or no?
Yeah, he did. He screwed him. He's the reason why Bobby lost the title in the first place.
Yeah.
When the night of the DX reunion, when he was about to fight Seth Rollins, and then when he named the people backstage who he beat, and Brock was one of them, and then Brock came out, which I was there for. He shook Bobby's hand, F5'd him, and the next thing you know, Rollins came out. Bobby was fighting a little bit, trying to keep up, and Rollins beat him for the belt.
Yep. So now this is 2 times that Lesnar screwed him out of a title.
Yep, that's correct.
So that'll definitely be interesting for both of them to start it off.
That's right.
But I'm hoping that this pay-per-view is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm hoping so as well, my man. I really am.
Yeah. But
yeah.
All will be actually before we sign off. In your opinion, which match should end the show? The Men's Rumble match or the Universal title match?
I think the Universal title match.
Okay. Because, I'm unsure.
Got you. But they're probably going to let the Men's Rumble because if it's a surprise The Rock is supposed to be the one to show, then they're going to let that be the one that's last. And I hope The Rock is one of those that's a surprise entrance because, I agree with you, that right there, where he's saying he's not in WrestleMania shape or whatever, and plus XFL beginning next month, which is about to start, and plus seeing as he's the owner of it, it's I don't know. And there was a rumor saying that, he had no movie obligations this year. I mean, he's working on this holiday movie that's coming out only exclusively to Amazon Prime in a few months, but it's like, I don't know what the fuck to even think.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, before we sign off, also, I'm definitely looking forward to the XFL.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, it's funny because after the Super Bowl, we're getting a double dose of football. Because not only is the XFL coming back, the USFL is about to have their second season.
That is too. That's correct.
So that's doubly good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it is good. It is doubly good.
And people fail to realize this, but when it came to the XFL before the pandemic, they were actually doing everything right.
That's right.
Because the ratings were doing good. A lot of people were watching. The quality of the football was good. Literally, the pandemic was the only reason why it failed.
Exactly.
So honestly, unless The Rock really messes things up, I really find it hard that he's gonna screw anything up.
Exactly.
I also hope that they do that 1, 2, and 3 point conversion thing upon every touchdown as an option, like they did before. Because that was very clever too.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyways, before I get any further off Keister, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Contracts. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boy. I definitely want to thank the humble man, as usual, coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Yes, sir, my man, Boss Peyton and the rest of y'all, you already know it. You already know it. Hell yeah, anytime, my man. You already know it's my pleasure coming through with you, my boy, kicking the wrestling knowledge. And we'll be right back at you with the results. We'll be right back at you either next Wednesday or next Thursday for the predictions for NXT Vengeance Takeover, NXT Vengeance Day.
Yeah. Yep. And if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And so you never miss a new video. And until next time, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man. And we out. Peace.
Peace. We out this bitch. We'll be right back. We'll be right back here this weekend. One of the weekend days, right? We'll be right back here this weekend to get at y'all, hit y'all with the results for the WWE 2023 Royal Rumble. Peace. We out this bitch.